0? You think it's 0? So we think 6 to the power is 0. Anyone got anything different?
No,
What do you think?
1.
6 to the power of 0 is 6.
Oh, no, sorry.
6 to the power of 0 is 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so there are some reasonings here, which is 6 to the power of 0 is basically not multiplying anything to, well, before you jump in, we'll do it step by step, and you can give your reasoned argument after, rather than just shut it down. So the argument is, and it's a perfectly reasonably sounding argument, 6 to the power of 0 is just nothing times together, so the answer is 0. That seemed fine. Why is 6 to the power of 0 equals 6 for anyone that says 6? No one think that now? You did say it?
Yeah, I got mixed up.
You got mixed up. So we can forget about it. Okay. Why is 6 to the power of 0 1? What do you think?
Because, like,
I'm not asking for is it, I'm asking for a statement.
Because if you have 6 to the power, it's not the same as like 6 times 0, because if it was 6 times 0, it would be 0. But it's not the same as that.
I don't know what happened there, buddy.
Oh, it's not. It's like saying.
So when
Yeah,
it's not 6 times 0. So 6 times, but that would make the answer 6.
I don't really.
Are you listening?
Because 6. What?
Okay, let's move on. What do you think 4 to the power of negative 1 is? Negative 4? 4 to the power of negative 1 is negative 1.
Yeah.
Have you done it on your calculator already, have you? Cheated. Okay. So what we're going to look at is I'm going to get you to actually try and decide which one's right out of both of those questions. And same kind of idea, you've got a little table to fill out. Use your calculator.
Wait.
Fill out that table.
Did you finish?
So 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8. We already did these ones. That's 16. This would be 32. 3 to the power of 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 3 to the power of 3 is 27. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. 5 to the power of 1 is 5. 5 to the power of 2 is 25. 5 to the power of 3 is 100. We've already done those ones. So now it's about filling out the rest. So, what did you get as 2 to the power of 0? 1. What did you get as 3 to the power of 0? 1. What did you get as 5 to the power of 0? 1. What do you think, back up in the previous question, what do you think 6 to the power of 0 is going to be? 1. Maybe we still can't explain why, but let's have a look at the rest of this table.
I put 0.
What is 2 to the power of negative 1?
It's hard.
Guys, come on.
What? 1 over 2.
Attempt with me. Okay. What's 2 to the power of negative 1?
1 and a half.
A half. What's 1 over 2 to the power of negative 2? 1 over 8, 160. Okay, what do you think the pattern is? Okay, so it's the same as up here. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 to the power of negative 2 is 1 divided by 4. So what's 3 to the minus 1? 1 over... What's 3? 1 over 9. 27. 81. Okay. What's 5 to negative 1? 1 over 5. Okay. What would you, if you just had to really simplify it for someone, what would you say a negative exponent does? So divides, yeah? So if I've got a 1, a negative, we've ended up with a 1 divided by whatever number it is, yeah? Can I ask you, what is it not? What if none of these answers have been negative numbers, which is what people commonly say. So I'll bring your attention back up here. 2 of your answers, look, were negatives, and that's commonly what people say. Now, there is an explanation we can try and do. Not quite going to do it. Maybe you can have a think about it, which is why is a power of 0 always 1? Okay, thinking about the pattern that happens, how we go up or down the list. So we'll have a think along those lines and we'll talk about next lesson. But yeah. Okay, next lesson, I've got another worksheet, which is how we use exponents and simplify equations, which is kind of the level we're at. So I wanted to do this little thing just to remind you of what exponents are, to help you with the next stage. Okay.